Some of the options are listening. Like they say, when you listen, you fill in. But when you're talking, you're emptying yourself, right? But when you're listening, you're learning. And pen and do some writing and thinking. Maybe write your own story, your own life story. What have you done since the time you've come to senses? Like, kya hosh sambhala hai? How do you say that in English? What have you experienced? What have you learned? Who all have you met? What have been your experiences? Is any experience worth talking about? Is there any experience that can teach somebody something or help somebody with something or help you with something? How you have evolved, how you have changed. What was your thought process when you were a teenager? What is your thought process now? Write your own book. Spend some time with self. What do you think? Nahin? Especially if you're living alone. There are so many people who live alone, writing pads and something about themselves, about their story of my life. Yeah, can be so much. You'll actually meet yourself, and there's just so much. You can't tell me that you're 50 years old or 40 years old and 30 years old and you've not really have some magical experiences or any experience for that matter, or have not learned anything from life. It's so much we learn from life. Life is just an experience, as our book is Life as We Know It says, and there's so much to think about. There's so much to write about. There's so much to teach. And there's so much to pay attention to. Sometimes we just need to even listen to ourselves, Palak. Right? Go in and listen to ourselves. It's something that we're trying to say. But we're so busy with our lives that we really don't get the chance to even listen to ourselves. Because we go back to sleep so exhausted, and then in the morning get up and go back to your work. You don't get time. So many of us don't even get time to think. We get lost.
As you're talking, I can just imagine it's like a leaf, a fallen leaf on the stream, and it just flows with the stream. It's just going with the flow. It's just being carried over by the events of the day, and your day passes, and your life is just
flowing away. Even if the life is just flowing away, you're going somewhere. Not that you're stuck in one place. No, the leaf's also moving somewhere. Where we don't know, the unknown space. But it's moving somewhere. No? So I guess we can take advantage of this time and pay attention to ourselves too and listen to ourselves too. That'll be great.
Huh?
That's one task.
That's one task.
So we can listen to others and then listen to ourselves and then write down something about ourselves. Fine, you sometimes don't know what topic to write about, when you pick up a paper and pen, sometimes you really don't know what to write about. But you can write about yourself because you're the one who's experienced it. So that's a good start. And then see where the flow takes you. You never know. Maybe by the end of the quarantine time, you have a book ready.
Also, if you are not the kind of a person who likes to dwell in the past, well, you can visualize your future. You can talk about your desires. You can write about what kind of a life you'd like to create for yourself, or what sort of a person do you want to evolve yourself to be.
And push yourself. Go all the way. Even if you have to create a fantasy world, do it. It'll take you out of your depression, sadness, fear. It'll take you a space of excitement, a smile on your face. Yeah, sometimes dwelling on the past can be nerve-wracking, yeah? Can be. And most of the time we end up thinking of the negative stuff that we've experienced rather than the positive stuff that we've experienced. So the future is not something that we've experienced yet, so we can create it as beautiful and as magical as possible. Why not?
Yeah, Pooja, like the chapter in our book which said, look at what man has created from the cave days to now. Look at the internet, look at the Burj Al Arab, look at Burj Khalifa. Yeah. Look
Aeroplanes. Aeroplanes.
Yeah. Look at the telephone. Look at everything that we've created till date. Yeah. Where was all this? At some particular point, it was in somebody's imagination. So imagination or thoughts do become things, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why not imagine the kind of life you would like to create for yourself? And having said that, each one of us look back at our lives. There have been times when we've wished for something, desired for something, or imagined ourselves experiencing something. Or many years later, you actually experience it, and then you remember, oh my God, I actually wanted it so badly. I can't believe I'm actually experiencing it. So
True.
become your reality.
Thoughts, things.
Downright wild in imagining things, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
What?
Go all the way. You're the director of the movie, you're the creator of the movie called life. So do what you want.
It's your life
Your life, it's your story.
and your journey
I said, now you have the time.
to think, to reset the button of your life.
Especially before you sleep, try and do it then. Or when you get up in the morning.
Maybe it's time to pause and say, okay, this is where I have been heading, or I have reached and I am heading. Do I want to go this route, or should I take a pause and reset and change my direction? It's time to contemplate for many people.
Even if you're not going in that direction, just create a magic story for yourself. Now to keep it with you. Something that's light for you, something that's exciting for you. At least it's going to be with you. You never know when it can change your life, and you start moving automatically to that direction. At least if you go through it, it'll bring a smile on your face and change you completely, make you happy. Is life really as the way we know it, the way we think we live? We always go, no, this is right. This is the way we live. This is how life should be. But is it? But each one of them have their own experiences, billions of people.
Unique.
And each one of them have perspective. Look at the possibilities existing on this earth. My goodness. Oof. How can we say this is only the right way? Oh my God, there are how many ways? Billions to look at things.
Is life really as we know it? Until
So until next time. Bye.
Bye.